Next up is Demon Slayer Infinity Castle part
Of three.
of three that we have to wait in 4 year span now for the other
Well,
movie.
it took him 2 or 3 years to get everything through and all that. So I think like you're the one that sent me the clip or whatever about the Kusa Senor that took 1,000 drawings to do that
5,000 drawings for one little
5 minute, like 5 minute clip or whatever.
something ridiculous, but amazing at the same time.
Well, a lot of people don't understand, and it's going on the simple lines also, which there's one show that they're butchering the hell out of it, and I wish they did because I've been reading the mangas and I'm going to keep doing it because they're doing it so much better. But it's like with solo leveling, they're not understanding why is it taking so long. How those fight scenes and go and everything goes, it takes loads of time.
It's not like I don't know how to put it. Isn't like modern day cartoons. Like,
Well, it's not a movie. It's not something that you put the
oh,
stuff on them and they move for. Oh, this is Mike. That you move for. I whacked it, and it can go faster pace. This takes thousands of hours to get just right and everything. And if he don't like it, he will crumble the paper, throw it away, and start a fresh
yeah,
one.
I don't think anybody's realizing anime shows and movies, they're drawn first and then illustrated into a digital format.
It's kind of it's the
And what's
digital
funny is
form of claymations.
another, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's exactly that. It's the digital version of a claymation. Instead of taking the snap pictures thousands and thousands of times, you're drawing it up. You're getting it put on computers or whatever that you use on one figure computers.
yeah.
You're combining it all as you go, making sure it's flowing right, and go. Unfortunately, one that I was talking about, the beginning before the end, they they're butchering it so bad with doing the animation version because they're cutting out so many of the good scenes, the fights, and all that. Yes, it will prolong the series. Prolong the damn thing. Just do it right. So what?
I'm just listening. I like listening to this. It's
So
not my fault.
it's one thing that just people don't get, and it's like people got upset how long another one Attack on Titan how long they took to do that. There's a reason it took so damn long.
Waited forever, but I think in that era we were on a voice actor strike.
Yes, that also slowed it down with the strike.
Yeah, we were on
That
that during
that
that era.
prolonged it a little longer.
But man, that's
Yeah.
a grade A top. That's a
Oh yeah,
masterpiece.
and that's what's and
It makes you think too. Like the last season makes you think in like in a real world situation too. Like,
yeah.
was Aaron Yeager right or wrong?
Yeah, that goes in the
uh,
wrong field that we don't want to discuss because
I'm not.
that gets people in trouble.
I mean,
Not legal wise, that starts fights. There's enough
all
of
we
that
know
going
that I
around.
think what Aaron did was the right thing
To me, I would say yes.
because he took in all all the Titan powers. Well, except for one. Um, and he died with them to save everybody else, even though
To
he didn't have to. He did. He
well,
wanted to.
to me, he pulled what probably anyone in the real world would do. They were trying pretty much to do genocide on them, so he reversed it. Exactly what they were going to do. They wanted to kill them all off. They've been trying to for our decades. Probably going to guess. I don't know exactly how long. They wanted paradise all to be demolished. That whole civilization that was there, even though they had that defensive, the Titans in the wall and all that stuff, and everything, trying to keep it so alive. But more you learn the backstory, they were slowly committing genocide on that. So he got, I would say, kind of like the main character thing where he got the main power that showed everything. He got a future peak of so much stuff that he chose which route to go and took the consequences that came with it, even the hatred that came with it, suffered through it, and still went fall through. A lot of people were upset, and even people in the real world were upset watching that and everything. But there was many that understood it.
There's only one thing I was upset about. I forget his name, but Aaron's friend, the guy who had
Oh,
the
the
colossal
Colossus.
titan. As sad as I know the girl Mikasa, but then
It's the odd names.
the boy, I don't remember. But either
I don't
way,
know.
he was supposed to die technically. He should have died.
He probably would have, but
No, like in the manga, he died.
he did.
I believe.
I never read the manga
Pretty
on that
sure
one.
in the manga he dies, and I think a lot of people knew about it and were upset just about that.
Well, and a lot of times it's not common for them to follow 100% of the manga. A lot of times they'll change bits and parts, and it's depending how dramatic, or if it's close to the end, they may keep one person alive that was supposed to die.
Listen, but your boy, Captain Levi, with he was one leg and still
One
going crazy.
eye. And,
Yeah, that guy, he shouldn't be alive, but he made a lot
well,
of things happen.
well, a lot of people said, "Watch out for Levi. He's dangerous." There's
Yeah,
a reason.
what was it the oh, what do they call that type of titan? That's like this.
Talking about the monkey one,
Yeah,
Beast
but
Titan.
I'm Beast Titan. Yeah, he was like just laughing about it, like sure. But what's funny is like
Once he had it in person, he's like,
he was
"Oh
like
shit!
he didn't realize he was there, and he was like, oh crap.
Okay, let's act. Wait, where'd my arm go? Where'd my eyes go? Where'd my legs go?"
That seems fantastic too. I love that.
I think that was one of the most. I wonder if that was one of the most viewed fights that was in Attack on Titan.
That one or when uh they infiltrated the other city
Oh God,
when Aaron was
that
fighting the
whole
other
plan and how it was executed, and even seeing Reiner begging and everything, being a total 180 of what he was when he was over their area. It it was a crazy transformation.
super cool that like also like he was fighting
Three
three
Titans,
other titans.
Carrier Titan, the Jaw Titan, and the I think she
Crystal
was
Titan.
I think she was called the Armament Titan. I can't remember
Yeah,
exactly.
something.
And hell, you had to really think with for her because she was hidden. She wasn't even there.
Mm-hmm. Man,
So
yeah. But
back on
God,
the Demon
back on
Slayer
Demon Slayer.
because we went straight
This
different.
this movie visually was so good. I don't know how to put it. Like the one thing I complained about was like, oh, it's just Tanjiro had its moment of learning a new skill, I guess, which is probably gonna happen like every main sequence of a show, I guess, for any character. But
Well, you'll learn more about that in the next one.
it just the story behind each main fight. So like Zenitsu, Tanjiro, and uh upper rank demon number 3. Like just between that and also between Demon Slayer, crap,
Trying to think of the girl,
the
but
girl was it
butterflies.
but yeah, Nekuko. I don't know. her though, but that was like the first major fight coming up in the movie. In like knowing the backstory, like the backstory was like the best part of the movie of knowing of these characters. And what's sad is
Shinobu, Shino,
Shinobu,
yeah, Shinobu. There we go. That sounds better.
um, but Upper Rank Demon 3, man,
Yeah, Kaza.
he had a terrible life, and I guess, and what sucks is he didn't choose to be a demon. He was forced. I feel just
Well, and you
he didn't even care.
did
He
you understand that why he kept asking?
oh
And
the
this goes,
names.
yeah, asking names all the way back to the when he faced Rengoku. Why he kept asking his name. Giru. Why he asked his name, and then asking him to become a demon and saying he'll keep asking. It's because of that he was forced and didn't care that he was forced at that point, but he wasn't going to force anybody. He wanted to know their name because of his past, his master,
Right.
subfather, all that, wanting to know his name.
He was trying to be
He was taking his past and projecting it without knowing he was taking his past and projecting it.
yeah,
That's exactly what it was.
which man, it just feels so bad for him. Like because he did anything in his power to help his father, regardless. His father finds out, hangs himself. Yeah, we're getting spoiled. Regardless, spoiler territory. If you're listening to this too, SOL, SOL.
Well, by now they should have seen it. If not,
If not, you can. It's out of
I'm
theaters.
I I don't. If you hadn't seen it or haven't been spoiled at all, I don't know how, unless you've completely been able to keep away from that. But that'll be hard because I still see even today see constant clips.
Well, or you walk into a comic book store, look at book 23, and flip, it's just skimming fastly through the pages, and you're like, oh, what's this? Oh, witnessing something that hasn't even happened in this movie, or won't happen. It won't even happen in the next
Nope,
movie.
you saw third
It will
the
be the
third movie.
third movie, and I was slightly upset. I closed it, instantly messaged him, and he's just laughing like, haha.
And that's not fully. You're like, Shh, I hate you. Because now you're like, wait, hold on.
So now I have to go back and oh, those mangas were $5 a piece too. So
Huh. Wow, that's actually a lot
yeah,
better than a lot of places.
yeah, it's probably the same price as games, books, and DVs when she has them in.
Oh,
Which I
nice.
think I'm gonna check that place out. I can't tomorrow because they're closed on Sundays, so maybe Monday.
Mm.
Um, Demon Slayer movie. Let's see. Fights were so cool. They're flashy, you know. They had the first of all, the first upper rank demon 2, was that him? Was that
Yeah,
the
it started out
2?
with Doma.
And my god, he's annoying. I don't care for his
He
backstory
he's annoying, but
because he's still a
I
child.
I like how his character is played. And that I say that because I did 11 years in a haunted house and I
No, yeah, I
his
get it.
character plays a lot of how I portrayed my own character that I just kind of went with the flow of creating my rooms each year that I did. I would change them as they went, but it reminded me so much of what I've done before. So it was definitely a, ooh, I know how he's at. Ooh, I like that, I like that, I like that.
So
But the backstory was like,
the backstory, I understood the backstory.
yeah, I understood, but it's like,
How I see it as that kid had had terrible parents. They used his child. They used him. They used him, and the kid felt bad for all these people,
and
and
then
he
just used
couldn't
him.
understand why these people were doing what they're doing, and you making him believe he is a false god.
Yep.
Terrible parenting. He should have killed his parents first when he became a demon. And I wish they had that in the movie.
No, they killed each other.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
I think it said the mother killed the father, and then she killed herself. I can't remember how they
Also,
said in the movie with that.
a little disappointed, even though all these deaths were like pre-planned by my blindness, because I was just
No, many people that didn't notice. It was certain ones that pointed out.
I'm so invested. I guess I just was blindsided. So that's, I guess, which is a good thing, I guess. Um, I
Well,
wish
you
that Demon Slayer didn't die. She had a cool like idea of with all the various poisons to infect the demon,
well,
and she had a moment. I feel like she could have killed him.
nope, nope. I am not going to spoil it.
Yes,
She still plays a part in the second movie.
she's
No, no.
she's not dead.
In a way, yes,
Okay,
but
she's dead.
she knew she was going. She knew she couldn't beat him. So, like this whole Infinity Castle, they all made precautions for everything. She had her own precaution for this demon. She was hunting him for a reason. You'll find in part two of what it is. Because she still plays a role. She is
And you
still in the
see
game.
why I get pissed about him. This
I, I'm
motherfucker
not giving nothing away.
always knows when I'm
Invested.
invested in something, and he's like, "Sucks to be you. I know something you don't."
And it's like, do I want to go and look? Since 2 years from now.
Yes, I am.
But
Especially
yes,
whenever I saw like basically the end of the end of.
well, you saw bits, but there is still so much more going on, and there is more that's if putting what the lore is and what it could be, what it means into it, of how dramatic that point
Listen,
where you
if I
is.
can read the last, I feel like it was more like two mangas. Actually, no, it's more than that. Maybe I don't know. But the last, basically the whole last season of My Hero
Oh,
and
My Hero.
reading it, I'm invested of figuring the rest out of Demon Slayer because this guy got to know.
And you're still gonna watch it.
I'm still gonna watch the movies. It's movies. It's different. It's
Yeah.
not like it's not the series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which I'll probably
Jonathan-
watch it anyways because we have a friend that has finally invested his time in
My Hero.
My Hero, and once he gets to season 7, I gotta witness the best scene in My Hero. It is, and it makes the character one of my favorites. Oh man, that's a good blind ranking. But
What?
like I have to give, I should give like like 30 of my favorite characters from video games, comic books, movies, and let Shadow like spin the wheel, and he throws out a character, and I have to rank.
No. And
So like anime characters, that'd be sick. Okay,
Right.
continuing.
But yeah, you see her. What happens to her? Which I didn't.
Does it deal with the next her protege that shows up?
It helps.
Okay, I
But
figured because she shows up
well-
and she's fighting him.
Someone else shows up too. So, booyah.
Someone else shows up.
Well, you already know there's gonna be.
Tenjin?
Who the fuck's Tenjin?
The Hashira that was in the celebrity or the whatever the music
Oh, the Sound Hostra.
yeah,
No, he is not in any of this.
yeah, I figure so because he's like half dead, well, not half dead, but like badly injured.
He can still fight on par with Hostra's right now. Even
Oh
with,
yeah, but I'm just saying like
he's still in the human world. They can't.
well yeah.
She couldn't teleport him.
Well, and also it's smart because he's probably keeping what's his name's children somewhat safe just in case.
Well, yes, because it showed in
Which
the
his
movie.
kids are fucking smart.
Remember, I just hit the damn thing again. Remember, it showed him and Rengoku's dad guarding the two daughters and the son of the.
Oh yeah,
the
that's
master.
yeah. Because I was gonna say we seen
But
like just a clip of him.
He couldn't be teleported because the demon girl that had the eyes going around and everything. That's how she teleported because she can follow him. He's part assassin, so she couldn't
Oh
get
yeah,
anywhere
I
near him.
forgot he was.
She couldn't get near him because he would know, and he would get rid of it instantly.
God,
So,
he is. He's
plus the sound would give it away as well.
he's probably my favorite Hashira.
So, I don't know if he plays a part near the end.
I'm just not a
But,
fan.
yeah.
I'm not. I never. I didn't. I'm not a fan of the other Hashiras because
Well, Giru's not. He's
he
technically not a Hashira.
yeah, but he is. Yeah.
He's the level of it, and he
How do I say this? He was offered to be the Hashira and he declined it, but then the stuff happened.
Yeah, he
And then
wanted.
I think he was gonna accept if he came back.
He wanted Tanjiro to be the water Hashira, but
Tanjiro ain't gonna be the water Hashira because he knows he's gonna be the next like sun breathing Hashira.
he is the next Sun one, which I can explain more later to you. That's fine. I am not doing it on here because that spoils a crap ton.
The movies haven't came yet. The manga's already out.
Well,
People can suck toes, but you can't tell me now because I want to read first.
Well, there's that. But it all goes with the Black Blade.
Oh
and-
yeah, he did get the black blade. He has the black blade.
And it's always been told when he first got his sword and it went black that anybody with the black sword, they die young. They never last.
Oh my god, you're putting things together in my head that I'm just thinking.
What's that?
He does become the demon and he does die. He does die fading Muzan, doesn't he?
No.
What?
Yes, no. That there's multiple parts to this. I got to be careful on that because there is multiple on that. But no, I'm going with the black sword because no
I'm
one.
gonna freaking
There was
lose it.
others that got the black sword. The reason they died young, they couldn't handle the power that came with that because they didn't know the moves and dances that had to go with sun breathing.
Which makes sense because he was like super winded, like fighting upper rank 2 for a very short bit of time. But he was like, he was in that moment. Don't even know how long it was. It probably could have been like 5 minutes.
And
Of-
3. You said upper rank 2, Dondra phase 3.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. But learning the technique he was learning from his father.
Yep.
And he could literally just interpret the fight moves. Like he had to fight in real time but slow, which was super cool. But then, God, then like he had to like just wimp out and just be like,
Well, you
oh,
gotta think that was his first time going in that, so
this is true, and this is like,
his body's more. If he did it when he's without all the training he did, he probably would. That probably would kill him
well,
because how much it took probably to do it.
Giru was like super fascinating. Like, oh wow, Tanjiro is holding on his own against an upper rank demon.
Yeah, and that's before all that.
Like personally, I think upper rank 3 is better than 2.
Technically, but their strength, 2 is better.
Yeah, obviously because
But
he's number
if-
2.
3 would have kept going instead of letting his human side take over to make him die.
Oh,
He would have surpassed him and been off. Going
Which
after
is-
1.
that's his background story is so crazy because he like we even finished talking about that. Like he did everything he could to help his father. Father hangs himself, like I said, and like after that he was upset with himself, and he still just beat the crap out of people, but then realized like another
And someone took him in.
took him in, but he also like got put in his place too at the same time, and he's like slowly trying to understand of why he took him in, but then also he had like a redemption arc
Pretty much.
and to help his daughter that was dying of sickness. Well, at the moment it seemed like she was dying of sickness, and she grew out of it. Basically,
Well, they could have gotten a cure. It
there was
never
a cure.
showed.
She
So,
basically healed from it, and then eventually, like, that was gonna be his wife, and that's his father-in-law.
and the
And
clan killed
then
him.
a clan killed him because everybody was jealous because the
They wanted that dojo.
the dojo was he never the guy never earned the dojo. Well, he earned it. It was passed down to him because he helped the people who owned it, and it was just
He's
given to him.
he saved the guy that was
And
traveling.
other people were just jealous, and they poisoned the water, killed them,
Sadly,
and then
a lot of his backstory, Akusa's backstory, reflects a lot of bad backstories for a lot of anime characters that have been created. They're similar in their own ways, but still resemble the same thing to even people in real life. So,
it made it feel very personal. That's why I
yes,
liked it so much. It was
yes.
because it felt very real and made me really, honestly, at that point, if I knew my family got murdered, I'd do anything in my power to get revenge. But also, if I had to go dark and become a demon to do so, I will.
It's like a lot of people use Joker for reference, whatever. And like someone said, in all thoughts, actions, and everything else, if you really think about it, there's a Joker in every single one of us. It's just what's it take to come out.
Dang, you are being for real though. Holy crap, Jesus, the words with you today are very wise.
So it's something I could see, and it's probably happened a number of times even in the world. Someone got pushed to that point. Ripped, the final thing got ripped from them in a
For
tragic
example,
way,
another
and they
character,
snapped.
Punisher,
Yeah,
family murdered.
yeah, perfect.
He
There's a good one.
murdered
He snapped.
every person who has done wrong. He only kills people who are criminals.
Well, and the thing is, and it wasn't just a that moment, and it just kind of spiraled that whole time. It went through by months of him planning every single one of them and methodically going, okay, this is how I'm doing this. You're next on the list. He probably had like a string board going, okay.
But what sucks is it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
When he killed the people who killed his family, it was never enough.
Well, and then he went on
Killing just
his own,
killing mountain
yeah, his
criminals that deserved it.
hunt mission.
Which I don't
So,
know if I'd do that, but who knows?
but yeah, so back on this, another thing that I sent you over about the references between Akusa and his wife that
God, that's
didn't think nothing of until some point.
fireworks.
The name of his attacks were different firework stuff.
And then
His compass was the snowflake that she had always on her earrings of her eyes.
his tattoos.
His tattoos were similar to that stuff. His color, the color of his outfit, his hair was all resembling her. There was so much this and that combined them that made it so interesting and made you stop and think, go, okay, now I'm really looking at going, what else is there? So
Yeah, it makes me now when we see Upper Rank 1 in this next movie of hopefully I've read everything by then. All these things that like the little you wouldn't call them Easter eggs because they're happening in the moment, but you're not visually. I don't know what you would represent it like all these little key factors to make up the him, I guess, and then people aren't noticing it. I don't know. I want another version of Akuza, like just seeing what they can throw at us again that like people won't understand the references until it happens, I guess, or till it happens and everybody rewatches it and blah blah blah.
well, I don't know if they've reference anything about his eyes yet, and I don't know if they do in the manga. I can't
Um,
remember.
don't know, because you told me, and I'm like, I'm lost still. um, oh yeah, I did read one little thing, like if upper rank um one wasn't really underneath Muzan's control, like he could probably beat Muzan.
Um, he would be close. He, yes, there was a control, but at the same time, there wasn't. He was extremely strong for various reasons, and that's one thing why pretty much one, two, and somewhat of three of the upper ranks, Muzan didn't really push more at because of their strength. And plus, he needed their influence and obviously their strength to go around to do a lot of this stuff. But I would say at least one and two, it could put a little bit of fear into him. Yes, he probably still win, but especially with one, it wouldn't be an easy.
Another thing that we didn't even mention was Zenitsu creating his own form, seventh form.
Yeah, that was a good one seeing, especially since he always said he could only do the first one.
Yeah, what was he fight? He was fighting.
His,
It wasn't like brother, but it was like they made it seem like it was. Yeah, wasn't a brother.
no, it was,
Oh no, just he was the junior sensei, and he was fighting his senior sensei.
yeah, and they both share the thunder techniques together, so it got passed down to both of them, and only because he could do the first form only, the other guy could do every form but the first. So for them to pass it down to someone else, need all of them, and one new one new five of them instead of six. And of course now,
But he also, what's funny is Zenitsu beat up people because other people made fun of the senior. What he was upper rank 5, right? I think so.
something like that. He
Either
became
way,
one of the lower upper ranks,
yeah. Either way, they were
which
making fun of him because he didn't know the first form
yeah.
technique, and so Zenitsu beats him up, and then like he was all the guy was basically jealous. It was a jealousy thing,
And the thing
and then
is, if
Zenitsu was just mad at himself because I can't learn all these other forms. I only know the first one. Blah blah blah. I'll never
well, the
be.
thing is, if he had at least a, and I agree because I've read a thing for this. If he had at least a year, because you could tell he was fresh being the upper rank, so he had strength, but he didn't have time to develop yet. At least a year in, Zetsu probably wouldn't have been able to beat him because he would have better control of his demon art. He would have better control of his forms and everything.
Yeah,
And
his demon.
oh, his demon art was
It was like
that
an
was deadly.
upgraded version of the lightning skill, or whatever
Yeah,
form.
that was that was a deadly one. If it would have been,
If he had control of it, yeah, Zenitsu was a goner, but at that same time, Zenitsu probably would have already figured out how to. He would have already had his seventh form made, and probably could have made another one.
maybe I say they. There was never been anything said that they can't make their own forms. They're just saying that usually this is all there is. But just like the Rengoku, his one, I don't think the final one was ever anything. I think that was his own creation.
Oh yeah, it's similar to Zenitsu's, but just fire. You know that, right? Have you
Yeah,
noticed it?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's like a dragon, a lightning dragon, and then a fire dragon.
yeah.
It's kind
So
of cool. But I'm curious to see what Tanjiro gets put together because his is going to be completely just like he's going to have a different fighting style because he just uses all of them. Well, fire, water right now, and then sun breathing. That's just fire, right?
yeah, that's his fire breathing. Got his water from his that he learned first. He's he's only ever seen the first thing for thunder breathing, so that's all he can do. But he probably could figure out the others.
Inosuke doesn't know any forms. He's just raw like power. He's like a powerhouse. That's it. Huh.
Oh,
He has something up his sleeve, doesn't he? And I don't know. And you know, you suck. I can see it. You're
there's
trying not to
not
say
something
anything.
up his sleeve, but there.
He's born of some people that are strong. I know that.
I
I swear to God.
can't.
You can't say, but you want to say,
Yep.
you're just an asshole.
Because I know who the father is,
What?
and we know who his mother is, and we
know
know what happened to his mother, and why he doesn't know any of his parents.
they told something about this. I can't.
It has not been said yet.
No, there was like a sneak peek of something. I remember reading it, seeing it, maybe on TikTok. Crap.
I don't know. You'll find out next movie.
No, I won't. Find out among us very soon. Dang it.
That's
This
one-
is my hero all over again.
But there is so much, and a lot of people are hating in the movies for there being so much lore. There's reasons for it. It's
because we don't know it. It's we're not getting an anime show anymore. These are the movies. We got to get. You're fitting a 2.5 hour movie worth of 10 episodes.
Well, all the other seasons they built up, getting the characters progress, getting them going, getting them showcased, getting up there. They're not going to start them off going, okay, here's this character. Up here, here's his backstory, and then he's dead. No, they're going to build him up, get him going. Yes, they're building up and they're showing the backstories of the three uppers or whatever, but they're doing that because, well, they're the top of the line demons. There's reasons that they're that. So,
Can you do me a favor?
What?
You can keep explaining, but in the time being, go to Rotten Tomatoes. I want to see the audience, like the audience and the critic score on Infinity Castle. I think I saw IGN gave it a 6, and IGN's a trash company. Their ranking system and whatever rating it doesn't make any sense.
IMDb is at 8.6.
Okay, I said Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes at 98%.
Click on Rotten Tomatoes.
98%.
98%
Just at that.
from both sides. Suck it. I don't care what IGN says if it gave it a 6. What does IGN actually gave it to? Go.
IMDb was that.
Might have to type it in.
Yeah, so let's see.
Yeah, I just want to see what IGN's scoring because I like trashing them. They make stupid decisions.
Just shows IMDb. There we go.
Now it's gonna be private.
So much stupid shit.
Yeah, I know. And their site is filled with ads all the time.
Yeah, and it keeps moving me down to quit it.
Okay, you go back up. Lost it. So.
I think it's just most of them just talking and.
Well, maybe it was at the top at the beginning and just never loaded in.
Yeah. Just go away, stupid thing. Yeah, it don't show nothing.
Okay.
Take it.
Oh my god, really? IGN's website's absolute garbage. Ads everywhere. Freaking advertisement I have to watch for their video just to see the review. Please, IGN, go to hell. Is it just a trailer? I thought this was the review video. Yeah, you guys suck.
I don't think they actually gave a big review. You know what their for this movie what the budget was?
Oh yeah, there we go. It right here.
6? You are fucking morons.
Yeah, they gave Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Part 1 a 6. You clearly know there's people on there who don't watch anime enough. They're terrible. I despise them.
It
They used to
suffers
be.
from an overuse of flashbacks that undermine the story's pacing.
That's the point. We're getting a 2.5 hour movie, like I said, getting worth of 10 episodes. Those 10 each. So every 3 episodes is basically each Demon Slayer's story. It's like the series. It's like this is a whole season we got in a movie about 3 main stories of 3 upper ranks. So
Yeah, that's
I said this movie was better than Fantastic Four and Superman put together, and I honestly I give it a 9
I agree.
because I love the flashbacks. I love the backstory usually for most things. Obviously, I make fun of like some points, like yeah, it's stupid, but there's a purpose behind it. I have to remember and a reasoning. There's always reasoning,
Yep.
and you need it to make the show or movie the focal point of why this fight means this way.
Heck,
And
I'm waiting for him to try to say something about Giru. I'm like, technically already did his.
yeah, but there should be a little bit more. There's something there that we're missing. I feel like for Giru, and
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see it in this next movie.
Next one,
It's gonna be Inosuke's
Yep.
gonna have his part.
it probably be in the third one because I think that's where everybody starts.
We
meeting
should
up.
still see more of Demons Upper Rank 2 with her stuff, I bet.
Yes.
And then
The second one, and I'll say this because
the boy who has the wind. The Hashira has wind.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
He'll have something, I bet.
I'll say the fights that they already said in the different clips that said what years they will be released. They say in it who's the main focus are on all of them.
Oh, I got
So-
to look into that because who is it?
So the second one would be Doma again with finishing his section with that girl, which I don't remember her name, and Inosuke. So he shows up in that.
So those two for sure.
And then it's Upper Moon one against
Oh, you're saying Inosuke helps her out?
yes.
Oh, I didn't want to know that. Just
It-
wanted to know who.
It shows in it that says that they come there. These are the fights. You will have to see how he helps, but he's part of that
Oh.
segment.
I don't want to know all that.
And it tells you the next set. 'Cause you already know it's Doma. You know the next one's going to have the Upper Moon one in it, especially how the movie ended.
Oh, I see what you're saying. How the movie ended with here's Demon Rank,
Yeah.
here's Girl, here's Inosuke.
Yeah.
Slash next people.
And then it's going to have him with, I think it's like 3 or 4 people against the Upper Moon one.
So
And then-
it was not Snake Boy, it was Quiet Boy with always crying guy
Crying guy.
with the not nunchucks. It was like a
Come on,
right
the
no.
guns.
no.
Crying guy.
The guy who's basically going to be the next leader of the Hashira. With the
Oh,
beads.
you're talking about the stone guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he's stone, but I know
You know
who
what
you're
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But then the kid who was with him.
Yeah, it's them two, and
Wind guy.
the wind guy with his brother, the one with the guns, whatever.
Gun. Yeah. Okay. So
And
those
then-
4 against upper
Up
rank
one.
1.
And then you got
Whoa.
because it's gonna be 3 fights,
Right.
and the third one is Snake Boy and Love Girl. Because I can't remember the name, so I'm just using references of what
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
are.
Snake Boy, Love Girl.
I don't think anyone else is with them. But those two,
Don't know who they're fighting.
I don't know if it says anything, so I'm not going to say anything yet.
Yeah, don't say anything because
I
I'm
don't think
positive
it's.
they didn't show anything.
I don't think
They just show them leaving.
Yeah, I don't think they've shown or they said anything. So just in case they haven't, if you want to read the manga, it is out there. It's already past that. It's already finished. So I won't say nothing past that, but it does have a thing with them. But it did say who's fighting between those two, so that's why I don't mind saying nothing about that because he's already announced that. And then the final movie, you already know who's on fights whoever's left.
Which is Giru and
Tanjiro.
And
anybody's left against
yeah.
2 and 1, and if the other 2.
Also, it seems like they don't stay in the Infinity Castle on 3. The part I looked at the manga, they look like they weren't in the castle like they look like they were back on ground.
Well, I will let you
find out myself and read and make me hate you even more.
I could ruin it.
No, because I want to hate you even more. Yeah, go see the movie. It's fantastic, and
it's mostly about.
It's like honestly, it's one of those movies that actually makes me want to buy it.
Yes,
which is crazy because I don't really buy movies anymore.
I would say the most of it is about Tanjiro, Giru, and versus Akusa. That was the biggest segment in the whole movie.
Yeah, which was the best. I'm glad.
But there was a lot of. I would say that it was the biggest, but like I said, Doma's going to have his other part in 2. So they still get it all split up in a good amount. It's how they segmented it.
Also, a side note, the reason why it was so produced and visually looked, I think, was because it was Sony's pictures.
Possibly.
No, like that it showed at the beginning it was showing Sony pictures.
I say that's possible. It could have been
a deal with whatever anime company.
Yeah, and there's one that I'm glad they never. It's like I said, the company that's screwing it. I think it's called Tomcat or something. It's the one with the picture of a cat with a hat on or whatever.
Oh no, the mouse.
No, it's not a mouse. It's a cat. It's an animation production place.
Well, Tomcat used to do like Dragon Ball stuff, right?
I don't know. I don't want to look up, but they're the ones making the animations for the beginning of the end, and they're ruining the hell out of it. And a lot of people are extremely angry at it because it's. If you watch that anime, it's better to go read the mangas. You're losing so much info, so much scenes begin with.
I mean, personally, that's for any show that has came from a material physical reading source. Witcher, prime example.
Well, it's depending how.
Marvel Comics. If you want a better understanding of the Doom saga, you'll be warned, you're gonna miss out. The movies aren't gonna be nearly as good as what's in the comics.
Right. I don't know. I'll have to sit here and figure out what the heck that animation was. But yeah, it's all on that. But it is going to be flashy. But the problem is technically it's always been flashy. Just this little extra flashy, I would say.
Yeah, but
it's a lot of fighting though.
But I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool the whole time.
It's a lot of fighting, so of course it's gonna be more flashy. The fight scenes are flashy.
What's crazy is the last time I felt something like you get like a feeling when you watch these cool movies with the fight scenes and the stories and stuff. The last time I had like that giddy feeling, I guess, was whenever I watched like the Avengers movies, I guess, because they have those cool fight sequences and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
I would say after we get done this.
Shut up! I already know. I looked.
I just looked like, oh my god, I didn't know we were talking this long.
It's all good. We got a topic for next weekend.
Exactly. Praise the sun.
To be honest, there's nothing really much else to talk about Demon Slayer. I mean, I say go see the movie. It's yeah.
Yeah, it gave more insights with the leaders of the Hashira's children because we thought they were finished because of how the last season ended. I forgot there was 3 other children.
To be honest, I thought there was only $2. I don't remember seeing the son at all.
They were hidden, and they were hidden for that.
Well, the $2 I've seen in the series alongside their father before.
The $2 did go. There was 5 children total.
Oh, 5 total.
There was 5 total. 2.
So 2 other
he only
daughters.
showed off 2, and that's what kept Muzan thinking, oh, they're all there.
Whoa.
He was way up ahead of the game. Muzan's back here. He's way up here already planning this out. Going, okay, I'm this step. You're back here. You got about 10 more steps to get up to me.
Listen.
And the child's already thinking incredibly smart.
Listen, that's the one thing I didn't know. I was like, what the heck? Did I miss something between this episode and that episode? No, he was 10 steps forward and I was 10 steps back. I was with Muzan the whole time.
Well, it's like him knowing Muzan would come and see him. He already knew all that. He knew how he was seeing him, and he wanted him to, because he knew he was at his limit. He couldn't do anything else because he was bedridden at that point. Might as well, he can do this and put this plan in action and take what strength he has now and go for it.
Right. One thing that I didn't like about like him having a son, that was basically like him. It reminded me of freaking Death Note.
Yeah.
L in. No. Yeah, L. No. I'm having brain fart.
You think the assessor of L?
Well, L is the guy who is trying to find
Light. And
light,
you
and
had
then
the one that assessed him. That was
N.
Was it N?
I think it was N.
N or R? I'm thinking R for whatever
No, it was
reason.
definitely N. That was definitely not an R.
Okay, so maybe it was N.
There's already an R character, and they didn't.
Nero?
Nero is like in Devil May Cry.
Well, Nero's used in many different animations and games.
What Nero like is like the most iconic character for Devil May Cry, but
Yeah. Well, so is Dante, but
Dante, yeah,
there's many different ones. You can go for Dante's Inferno. That's another big one.
Come on, I'm gonna win. Dante's probably. You say the word Dante, you're thinking Devil May Cry.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Stupid. Well, I think that wraps it up. We had a topic, but I really wasn't expecting to go off the rails of like 5 things.
Almost 2 hours.
And I think the last part took up the most. Actually, PoE and this.
Yeah, those were
Demon Slayer took up the most stuff, which that's good because this is the things I like talking about. And what's crazy is we still talk about Demon Slayer even though we reiterated everything we just said. Now we still talk about it. It's just because we both like anime. Sad as I need to finish like Jujutsu Kaisen, start freaking solo leveling so that he can get off my back. So he'll never be off my back.
Nope. Because I'll find another anime and then another and then another.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm not watching Kaiju. That actually does not look appealing.
My son wants to watch it, so that's another reason.
Does it deal with like?
It's kind of like a different version of Attack on Titan. It's got the same concepts in it.
Oh, I was thinking of that live action movie, with the Titans and like the Kaijus, the monsters. What is that called? It's like they had 2 movies. Pacific Rim. Is it like that?
No. But no, like I said, it's kind of like Attack on Titan. There are a bunch of humans fighting kaijus, or have their powers and everything, and he gets Kaiju's number 8's power transferred to him, and he be able to transform into that's.
I'm gonna need to write a note here. I guess I need to start watching anime more often, and it's going to be a topic for our podcast.
We got 1, 2, 3, 2,400,000, 6.
No. I guess I need to just finish, catch up to Jujutsu Kaisen, and we can talk about that because it's next season starting soon, right?
Yes, I think next month.
So yeah, I should finish that so we can talk about it and what we think's going to happen and such.
Oh, the last episode of that season.
Was it good?
Yes.
God dang it!
It made the main character badass.
Oh, it's pull. Why you gotta tell me that?
Because now you need to watch it. It
Always
changed.
do this. You're like, yeah, this is super cool. You're gonna like it, and I'm
Well, it
like,
changed
great.
how his character. Because how you've
We're
already
talking
watched
about the demon,
the guy that
took over. What's his body?
yeah this
Is he like a guy who's now at where you're at, where it's at now? Is it like he's actually wanting to help, like being
no
good, or
no not dealing with him. I'm talking about
oh
the
the other guy, the
the
actual
host.
the
Technically, he's a host.
yeah, the host now.
I can't think of his name right now, but
Because if he leaves, he's dead, right? That's
if
the
he
deal.
die,
Well, that's
if
I
he
don't know.
died,
Stuff's changed because I only seen like half the first season.
no, he made a deal not to die or whatever. He makes sure something or whatever. I'd have to look what the deal was, but no, how he acts at the end is a whole nother level to how he was through the whole anime.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those instances he got pushed there. So you'll see how he does it, how the change is. And I'm waiting for you to get to the episode of the that guy. Everyone loves that guy.
Clap.
Yep, him and his power. Sorry for the loud clap noise. I should have gave a warning.
Well, is it in this first season?
No, you will
Okay.
find in season 2.
I don't even know what actual season I'm in. I don't
I
even
can't
know.
remember.
It sounds familiar when you say the clap guy. It does sound familiar, but I'm not sure.
You have to watch.
Either way, that is the episode for today. We'll be like the stuff we're talking about. We'll probably start talking about more anime stuff because clearly we dive hardcore into it and talking about it and comparing it. Hope you guys have a good one, and we will catch you on the next episode.